Hi everyone, Matthew here at AAWeatherWatch, taking a look at the weather through the course of the opening weekend of July. Obviously Saturday the 1st and Sunday the 2nd, and essentially it is a weekend of two halves. Saturday likely seeing some patchy rain, showers and drizzle moving southeast through the day. That is in association with this region of cloud here to the west and northwest at the moment. But Sunday not a bad day, quite a lot of cloud overall, but still with some bright or sunny spells. Later satellite imagery as well showing quite a lot of cloud across the eastern areas of the country, and that is bringing some patchy rain and drizzle through the course of Friday morning. But further west it has been a reasonable start to the day with some brighter sunny spells, and overall through the rest of Friday a lot of dry and fine weather will continue to spread eastwards as the rain clears away, leading to a reasonable end to the working week. Just taking a quick look at latest rainfall radar imaging, you can see those rain and showers, some drizzle in there as well, particularly across eastern and southeastern areas of the country, but that it will begin to clear away in the coming hours. And again, the relatively dry and fine weather across northern and western areas will then continue to spread eastwards through the rest of the country through the rest of Friday. So let's take a look at the forecast weather charts now to put the details onto the forecast for the weekend, but just quickly looking at the rest of Friday, and again you can see the rather cloudy and damp conditions across parts of the east and southeast, but progressing through the rest of the day, the fine and dry weather across the west spreads eastwards, and it will be a reasonably fine and settled end to the working week, with some brighter sunny spells into Friday evening, and certainly feeling pleasant enough this evening in the late June sunshine. So this evening and overnight, after the bright and sunny weather this evening, many areas will have a dry night with variable amounts of cloud and quite a lot of clear skies as well. So it will be quite a chilly night tonight for the time of year. But this then leads on to a dry start to Saturday with some brighter sunny spells, particularly across more eastern areas. However, just to the northwest is an area of low pressure which will pass to the northwest through the day. Associated with this is some relatively weak weather fronts, but what it will do is increase cloud from the west as Saturday progresses and essentially lead to quite a cloudy and damp afternoon, with some rain and showers initially developing across parts of the north and west, but then spreading further south and east through the course of Saturday afternoon and into Saturday evening. Certainly nothing too widespread or heavy in terms of rainfall, but again it will just generally lead to quite a cloudy and damp day as Saturday afternoon and Saturday evening progress. Through into Saturday evening and overnight, and the rain and showers begin to pull away to the southeast, and then many areas having a relatively dry night on Saturday night and through into Sunday morning. Now Sunday overall, not a bad day. It will be quite cloudy, it will be a lot of cloud at times, but overall we are quite confident that the cloud will begin to break and allow for some brighter sunny intervals through the afternoon, as the latest forecast weather chart shows. So again, yes, expect quite a lot of cloud at times, but equally there will be some drier and brighter intervals developing, and importantly it should be a relatively dry day for much of the country. At the moment in time, the weekend then ends fine and dry, and we move into the start of next week with relatively dry and fine conditions continuing as well. So let's take a look at the temperatures now this evening and overnight. And as I've indicated, beneath some clear skies this evening, especially rurally, temperatures will drop away quite low, perhaps even down to just 5, 6 or 7 degrees this evening and overnight into Saturday. So through into Saturday, and it will be a relatively pleasantly day, despite the increasing amounts of cloud, especially across southern and eastern areas in some early sunshine, temperatures up to 16 or 17, which is a recovery on the particularly cool weather over the last few days. But equally, the further north and west you are, the temperatures still only around about 14 or 15, which is certainly below the average for early July. Through into Saturday evening and overnight into Sunday, temperatures probably no lower than around about 9, 10 or 11 degrees Celsius, but quite warm, however, across parts of the south beneath more cloud. Then through into Sunday, and temperatures very similar to Saturday's overall, particularly across central, southern and southeastern areas through the course of the day. Temperatures potentially rising to 16, 17 or 18 in some brighter sunny intervals, and certainly feeling pleasant enough, but generally somewhat cooler further north and west, temperatures somewhere in the region around about 13 to 16 degrees Celsius. So let's finally summarise our weekend weather summary. Saturday the 1st of July as we move into early July. A dry start, especially in the south and east, perhaps with some brighter sunny spells as well. But it will become mostly cloudy from the north and west, with outbreaks of light or moderate rain or showers developing again across parts of Ulster and Connaught initially, but then moving south and east through the day. Overall, Sunday though will be the best day of the weekend. Perhaps a few passing showers across Ulster, but otherwise much of Sunday will be dry. Despite variable cloud, there will be some brighter sunny spells developing. Certainly pleasantly warm in some sunshine through the afternoon, especially in the south and east. So that's all the details for the forthcoming weekend. Thanks for tuning in. We hope you have a great weekend, and as ever, I'll be back with you early next week, taking a look at next week's weather.